Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akyam, to the elect that are scattered across the four corners of this earth, pushing the truth out in faith and in all sincerity. I'm the brother Shema Allah from the GMS Houston Camp. And this lesson, I'm going to basically be going into, how the Most High, He's going to, He brings us through certain situations, to where we have no choice but to call on Him, and that's going to increase during the times, Jacob's trouble. Like, we're going to be put in, situations to where it's going to be, out of our control, to where the Most High is going to bring us to the point, hey, man, we need you, now, please come through, deliver me from this. You see, situations, where your life is on the line. You see, to where you could call on Him and He can answer your prayer, and then you can glorify Him. You see, just to increase your faith, just so He can, get glory. You see, and we don't have, no control over that. The Most High, He gonna do that just so His name could be magnified, just so He can be glorified. You see, and also our faith can be increased. You see, in those times. You see, even now, but much more at those times, because it's gonna be a time like no other. You see, the Most High is our only, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is our only support system. You see, these people in the world, you see, what are their support systems? They might call, they get in some trouble, they might call a girl, you see, or, their mom, or they might, resort to drugs and, alcohol, right, to try to get some comfort. You see, which our comforter is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. We get comfort from the scriptures, you see. And if we do need to call anyone, we call a brother. But, this is 2 Corinthians 1:8. It says, For we will not, brethren, have you ignorant of our trouble. This is Paul speaking, by the way, which came to us in Asia, that we were pressed out of measure above strength, and so much that we despaired even of life. So he's saying that they were going through things, catching hell, persecuted, suffering, right? To the point to where, man, it was shit. They didn't even want to be alive no more. We said we despaired even life. Shit, they thought it was it. They was going. Paul was catching so much hell, man. It was damn. To the point to where, his life was on the line. You see, let's go into the word of the Spirit. Strong's G1820 exaporiomi. And it said to be utterly at loss, to be utterly destitute of measures or resources, to renounce our hope, be in the spirit. So this situation that he was in, it was a tough situation. All right, let's see something. All right, this is one of the root words. Strong's number G639 says to have no way out. That is to be at loss. It says be without resources, be in straits, to be left wanting, to be embarrassed, to be in doubt, not to know which way to turn, not to know how to decide or what to do. You see, so it was a certain situation where, hey man, you couldn't do nothing. It was it ain't you can't do nothing. No matter what you can think of. You see, you can't come up with a plan. You see, so this is what this situation that he was in. It says to have no way out. Meaning, on a carnal sense, yeah, like no way out. Like, shit, what the fuck I'm gonna do? You see, it says, for we will not, brethren, have you ignorant of our trouble, which came to us in ages, that we were pressed out of measure above strength. You see, like it was like, man, like, damn, we can't even handle it. You see, it's too much. It's so much that we despaired even life. See? Ain't even want to be alive. It says, but we had the sentence of death in ourselves, that we should not trust in ourselves, but in the Most High, which raiseth the dead. So that happens, just so you can't rely on yourself, but you have no choice but to rely on the Most High. You see? So that will come to a point to where, like, man, you feel like you about to lose your life, or you're gonna die, or this and that. And you gotta have your trust in the Most High. Your only hope, your only way out, your only plan spiritually is to rely on the Heavenly Father, right? And to pray to Him, that the Most High can deliver it out from all situations. You see, when you can't come up with a plan carnally, when you can't see a way out, what could beat, relying on the Heavenly Father, or putting everything in His hands? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. What better plan is it than that? Than just say, man, hey, call upon the Lord. Hey, I'm gonna let the Lord deal with it. I'm gonna seek the Lord. Hey, that's the best thing that you could do. See, but hey, only a person that has faith is going to be able to do that. You see, because with Isaiah 33:6, it says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is His treasure." So the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability, of our times. This was going to keep us, stable in these tough situations. But like I said, these situations are going to arise to where, we can't do anything. And us having the wisdom and knowledge that we have, right, we're going to be able to seek, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He's going to deliver us out of whatever situation it is. You see? Hey, and, we're going to have some stability in the spirit from being delivered. You see, even in going through tough times, we're going to have some stability from knowing the things that we know, right? But the Most High is going to keep us stable, keep us okay, right? It says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." See, when we go to the word stability, right? Strong's number H530, right? I'm a one. You see. Yeah, I'm a one. I'm a nah. Firmness. Let's go into this. Let me see real quick. I'm just trying to check something. Yeah. So it basically means faith. You see. Let's go back to it. It says firmness, fidelity, steadfastness, steadiness, faith. So it's basically going to faith. So the things that we know is gonna have us to to be able to use that faith and to utilize that faith, which it is a gift, which everybody's not going to have it. Ephesians 2:8. Says, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High." So the Most High got to give you that gift to be able to call upon, His name through His Son's name. See, because the times that we're in is gonna call for, extremely big faith, to go through the things that we're going to see and experience. And we're going to have to call on the Most High. See, Yahshua said, when I come, shall I find faith on the earth? You see, but hey, the Most High is the only way out. Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua is the only way out. Ultimately, man. This is 1 Corinthians 10:13. There had no temptation taking you but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able. See, so the Most High ain't going to put you through anything that you can't handle. You see? But it says, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. That you may be able to bear it. So, situation is going to rise to where, hey, it's a way to get out of it, right? Extreme situation where you don't think that, hey, it's any way, no way out. Just like it says for that word, despair, that we looked up in 2 Corinthians, where it says no way out, right? But there is a way out for it. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is the way out of that temptation or out of that situation. You see, hey, the Most High is the way. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is our deliverance. It's our strong tower to run into. It says the righteous running into it is safe. His name or those names. You see, and we're gonna have to utilize it. So we're gonna have to have that extreme faith in those names to even want to call upon the Lord. It's like in the book of Sirach, it says, be not hasty in a time of trouble, making hasty decisions, basically casting off faith and, just being carnal. You see, but now, because we have, names to call on. We have, the Heavenly Father and His Son for protection. And we got to utilize it. See, but hey, the point of the lesson was that the Most High is going to put you through extreme situation just so you can call on Him. That situation that you can't do anything, you can't do a goddamn thing, nothing, right? But call on Him. See, but yeah, man, that's a lesson. I hope it's edifying. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.